I'm so mad at fucking, like, I don't understand, like, where's Antifa? Where's the Black Bloc? Because I understand the idea of anti-fascism. It's all subjective at the end of the day. But where are they? You know what I mean? That group has been fucking hijacked by the fucking SJWs and fucking PC. You know what I mean? These are fucking people that would just stand. They became the things they hated by fucking standing and by bringing bats and crowbars. And I understand that fucking neo-Nazis, they fight against legitimate neo-Nazis too. But at the same time, you go and you fucking stop people, right-wing speakers from speaking, you threaten them with violence. It's just like you became the fascist. You did the whole idea of free speech. The one thing people have to understand, the Second Amendment doesn't, and I like guns because of the fact that I just think they're cool to have. That's just the thing. Human beings like dangerous things. We like to do dangerous things. And as Mike Rowe, he said something that's very fucking true. Everyone should actually listen to his output on COVID-19 and how we should advance as a society. The guy Mike Rowe, he had like a special on CNN that was actually very informative. He would work all like the white collar, like gritty jobs of America, like people who like exterminators and people who work in sewers, all those jobs that you wouldn't want to work. He would go and like he would work with them and like you learn the people who do it and learn like the culture and history about those industries and those professions, and you would have a newfound respect for it. He said something that's very true. When human beings increase safety measures, we tend to do more dangerous things. And that's true. It's like it's like when we already like to do dangerous things. Human beings already go rock climbing. We jump out of planes with parachutes. Fucking people like Travis Pastrana jump out of planes with no parachutes. People fucking bungee jump, wingsuiting. Human beings just do running with bulls. We do dumb things because that's just what we do. We like doing dangerous things.
You got your hand on your groin, by the way.
It's my life. But
that's a good shot. We got to make that the profile picture.
No, but it's crazy. It's nuts because just go watch the Mike Rowe. It makes sense. It's like when you have a car, it's like when you have airbags, you're going to go faster. Or it's like when you have a seatbelt in a car, you know you're going to go faster because if you crash the car, you know you're going to be safe because A, you have airbags, and B, you have a seatbelt on. You know, you're going to be more reckless with the more chance of you being, the more safe you are, the more dumb shit you're going to do because you feel safe enough and protected enough where you know if you do something dumb, you're not going to hurt yourself because that's the whole point of creating safety nets. Why you think people do? Look at fucking the circus. The acrobats in the circus, they have a safety net. That's the whole thing. Do you think they still be doing that if there was no safety net? Some people do because they're daredevils, but most people wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. But because there is a safety net, they feel comfortable enough to fucking swing on ropes 90 to 100 feet in the air, and it's okay in the back of their mind. They know if they fuck up, they're falling on a safety net. That's what it is. And I'm mad at Antifa because now they're like, they're like, oh, you have to listen, or if you don't wear a mask, you don't care about your fellow man. You're listening to fucking government guidelines. The same government that you fucking preach about that orchestrated 9/11, that's controlling the world, is forcing the world into this. It's like forced globalization that's going on. You talk about how big businesses are ruining the world, but how you criticize and shit and actually show up at protests to where yes they are right-wing protests, but they are small businesses. The small businesses that you talk about that are being destroyed by big companies like Amazon and Walmart, and those very people who are there at those protests are saying their businesses are closed, but those big corporations are open. And what do you guys do? Instead of fucking standing there locking arms with those people, you call those people fascists, you call those people Nazis, you call those people out of touch when you're fucking completely out of touch. That's why fucking Jimmy Fallon got in trouble for something he did 20 fucking years ago. I don't like Jimmy Fallon either, but it's the same thing with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart got in trouble for Kevin Hart couldn't host the Oscars because of a joke he said on Twitter 20 fucking years ago. It's like that's where we become now, where people can dig up anything that you said, anywhere, and use it against, oh, you're a racist, oh, you're this, oh, this is what you believe. It's just like that. That's where we've become, and it's sad.
Let me ask you, because you said something about 9/11 before. I mean, I think you said enough about Antifa. I think we should transition into 9/11.
Okay.
I think I should do it in another video.
No, leave it.
Because the thing I want
Leave it.